Hi, hello. Hope you're all doing good. Oh, that's the last one. Oh, shit. All right. Make sure a few things are running right. I think we're good. Hello, hello. Hi, how are ya? How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing fine. How's it going? It's going all right. How are you guys? You guys doing good, I hope? That's it. Y'all doing good? I'm doing good. All right. So today has been very productive in terms of gravity. I had a big meeting with all of the writers for the project, and we're fixing up the first of 3 acts. And then once that act is finished, we can actually get started on the vocals, the rest of the storyboards. Pardon me. And once those storyboards are done, I can do sample vocals, and then we can record the official vocals. Then we can start animating. So we're still a little ways away from actually getting shit done, but we're getting shit done, just not visual shit. Aside from story, you get the point. You get the idea. We're not an animation yet. But yeah, had a big meeting today with all of the writers on the team. It was very productive. We're hoping to get the first act finished by the end of this week. So looking forward to that. We'll have a meeting next Sunday. And yeah, I worked on a ref today. Ooh, I can actually show you guys this. It was actually cool. So I've been working on these ref sheets. That's been pretty much everything from these last few streams. We have the ref sheet finished for Alan. Carter just needs his G-stick ref. He has his confident little walk. Cassian, his effects need to be polished. But his basic stick is figured out. He still needs his G-stick and the rest of his effects for the assets. Colby was finished. I don't know if I did this on stream. I think I might have. I don't know. Yesterday I was pretty tired. Gala has not been worked on. Nico got her 2 posits done. We'll try and do her walk cycle today. Sam, he's all finished. Oh, except for the G-stick ref, of course. Shira, she's finished. And Tanner. So here's the one that I did today. And this is a very technically impressive one. I mean, look at these fucking hands, dude. They look sick. They look so fucking cool. And the saw blade even moves. Look at that. But yeah, I had Undermine help out with some 3D models. And I'm gonna do some various iterations for the 3D models. But yeah, look at that. And then down here, I got him a little walk cycle. I'm happy with it. It looks sick. Pardon me. So, I think I'm gonna finish up Nico. But now that I know who I actually need for the first 5 scenes, I think we have pretty much. It's gonna be Alan, Carter, Cassian, Colby, Sam, Shira, and that should be it of all the main characters. So now I'm just doing the rest. Yippity doo dah. I've been tuned in for a while. Those are cool character designs, by the way, so I don't know what to say. I'll say that's fine. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. Totally understandable. Why does Tanner look so smug there? Oh, he's fucking insane. Tanner is just insane, dude. I do like it. It's a very smooth walk cycle. I love the hands, dude. The hands look so sick. Andre did a great job with those. Alright. Well, let's do Nico. I feel like her walk would be very robotic. Small steps. Figure it out. All right. I'm gonna hop into voice chat while we do this. Why not? Pardon me. Remember the cold chill day when I hopped into your stream and had to hear your exploding ass incident. I bring this up because it's just a memory that was burned into my head at the worst time. Great. I'm glad I can leave a positive impact on my viewers. I think that looks fine. Pardon me. That's just wrong. How much did the new couch cost? Was it always like that? Well, I had an update like a month and a half, 2 months ago. Feels like. So I don't know. It's not that new. Costs like $2. Oh, okie dokie. All right. Merge these. We'll add a face layer. Sepatena, I got no choice but to study right now because I got 2 tests in a row tomorrow. Well, good luck, man. GL. Hope you pass. All right. I'll start with the legs because that's going to be easiest, I'm pretty sure. Pardon me. Ah. What the hell?
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Volby.
Didn't have myself muted.
Hi, how are
I
you?
went to watch your stream because you're not live streaming.
What?
And then the YouTube started playing an ad.
Wait, am I not streaming?
Not in here, at least.
Oh, well, no, not in the Discord channel. Wait, let me change
Not,
it.
not in the Discord chat. Yeah, I went to check on your YouTube channel. Then YouTube started playing an advertisement.
Yeah, I need that money. The $2 that I'll get off of this stream.
All right, $2. You gotta like that.
Oh, yeah. I'm rich.
You could buy yourself a candy bar with that kind of money.
I could buy myself at least a candy bar.
A singular candy bar.
See, Mom, I've made it. I'm YouTube famous now. Everyone in my family seems to think I'm actually YouTube famous just because I work for Alan Becker.
Well, yeah, that makes you YouTube famous, obviously.
Apparently, it was news to me. How you been, man? Great. I see you've been doing like a Flip November.
Yes,
Is that what it's
yes.
called?
That's what I'm calling it, Flip November. I couldn't get anything done yesterday because I had to write a freaking essay.
You.
That was fun. I had to write it entirely in Spanish, too. How about that?
That's nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. Luckily for me, I was a smart cookie and decided ahead of time to find all my sources. So I wouldn't have to do any research. I just had to write the paper and cite the sources. Easy enough.
There you go. See, what I would have done is I would have done everything as last minute as possible.
See, I usually do that. But this time I was like, nah, what if I did something different for a change?
What if I did it right?
Now, doing it right would entail that I actually started writing the essay before the final day. See, like, I still wrote the essay in one night, but I didn't do everything in one night. Not like I used to in high school, where I would do a book report the night before it was due, and I would also read the book in one night. I hated myself in high school.
Yeah. In high school, I was the guy who would do absolutely everything last minute. Even for like studying tests, I would pull out all of my notes that I took during the year or during that whatever that test is going to be. Everything for that subject. And I would quickly read through it and catch my brain up for like 5-10 minutes before the class actually starts. And I do pretty good. It's like a 5-minute cram.
That's my philosophy, 5-minute cram. Usually. I know exactly how it is. Oh, that reminds me of a hilarious story. Hang on, I gotta shut my door real fast so that way.
Oh boy.
Don't hate me.
Oh, we gotta get ready for this story.
Oh, it's good. It's good. So I'm just like you. I like to do things last minute. I told you how I do my book reports the night before, and I read the book the night before. So, like, my sister, on the other hand, she's way studious. She studies and she goes over everything. Before she graduated from college, she would just like spend hours studying stuff. And I don't care. I just do things the night before. So one night, I had this book report I'm doing. I read the book in one night. I'm writing my report. It's like 2 a.m. or something like that. I'm like way tired, zonked out. And for these book reports, really annoying, you have to be able to cite a source. You gotta cite some sources when you're writing your paper. I'm like, fine, I guess I'll go on the internet and look up some sources. I'm writing down a quote, and I realize that whoever wrote the quote made a spelling error. And that's just the official quote. And I'm like, if I put this spelling error in my paper, the teacher is going to dock me points, and I don't want that because it's not my fault. I didn't write this quote.
Right.
But I remembered that earlier in class, we had learned a special sort of annotation you can put behind a misspelled word in a quote to let people know that you didn't misspell it and you're doing everything properly. So I'm like, I'll just put that handy little annotation in there, and we'll be on our way. Wait a few days, get the results of my paper back. I told my parents, I was like, yeah, I did it 2 a.m. I don't really feel that great about it. It's whatever. Mom's like, yeah, well, that should show you. That'll show you not to do your paper last minute. Turns out, not only did I get 100% on the paper, I got extra credit because I remembered that little annotation. So I got above 100%.
Good job.
Needless to say, I never changed anything, and that was how I continued to do book reports throughout the rest of high school.
Wait a minute, why did the face disappear? That's not fair. Why did it do that? Wait. Why did it... What? What's happening? Why
Oh no.
is it getting rid of the face? What? That's stupid. Okay. Oh well, I'll do it the other way. Oh, Bulby, I want you to look at this. Wait. Check this out. I had a friend of mine model these so we can use this for the movie.
Ooh.
Like full on 3D. And they look fucking sick.
That is crazy, actually.
And it's super fun. It looks really good. Anywho. Just wanted to flex. That's all. Please be jealous.
No, I am way jealous. Believe me, I am.
Thank you. Thanks.
If I had half of the resilience that you have when it comes to animating, I'd be animating a whole lot more, my guy. I look up to you because every single day I get a notification. I'm pretty busy, so that's why I don't join in very often. But I see you. I'm working on Gravity. I'm working on Gravity. I'm working on this. I'm working on that. I'm like, dang.
You need to get something done, then do it.
This guy is doing it. Yeah. No, I'm working. I'm like struggling with these next few like June Archive stuff because I'm working on it. I'm like, I have it in my head how I want it to go. I just can't get it onto the stinking DSi screen. It's so challenging. But I'm like, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I don't know. For me, like when it came to school, I was such a procrastinator. But when it comes to my own projects, I'm like, I start a bunch of different things and then try and get them all done at the same time. Like I had a 2 to 3 hour writers meeting today just about Gravity.
Oh, that's.
And we're just gonna discuss polishing up the script for Act 1, and then I'm gonna do sample vocals for it. We're gonna get the storyboard finished, get the official vocals recorded, and then have people start actually animating.
Cool.
So it'll still probably be like another 2-3 months before we get there, but we'll see. Knocking all these rough sheets out anyway. So do you just have a hard time finding motivation, or is it like the workload that like demotivates you?
I think my issue is that I'm way too ambitious, and I'm also a perfectionist.
Well, you should start a movie.
Oh, believe me, I want to. So like, my issue is like this is the reason I'm trying to make little flip notes all throughout November is because I want to ditch my perfectionism in favor of actually getting things done. Some of the reason I think that June Archive takes so long is because I expect myself to put out high quality work and I have a very specific way of how I want it to get done. And I hold myself to these standards that are just so ridiculous. And like the results are cool. I love seeing the results. But like I'm really meticulous when it comes to putting down frames. Like I have a hard time justifying making like storyboards and rough animation because I look at it and I just like, oh, this isn't the finished product. And so like these little flip note exercises are just me trying to experiment, to get out of my shell, to loosen up my really rigid way of doing animation in the hopes that June Archive will progress faster. And as I am working on these things, I am working on June Archive in the background. I've got 3 flip notes that are lined up currently on the cutting block. I'm just trying to get them to work.
Well, I wish.
And like this is kind of what happened with like you know you've seen Wide Eyed Nightmare. That took a long time because I kept rewriting the script, I kept re-recording lines, and then once I had everything, it was all down to like, okay, animating this darn thing. And then the animation took forever because I was trying out all these different new things, and it was just like the result was great, but the effort it took to get there is just like, ugh, I can't be taking 7 months every time I want to make a small thing for June Archive.
Yeah. Pardon me. Oh my god. What do you think is the most difficult thing that you've encountered from the success of the series? Is it like is the expectation become a lot higher from the audience? Like, are you a lot harder on yourself because of that new expectation for things to get even better and better, or were you already a perfectionist long before that?
No, I was already a perfectionist. I've always been like that. I think that in the beginning when I started June Archive, like I never intended it to be something really, really big. Like the first one I made, I was just like having a rough day. I poured out some negative feelings onto a flip note, and I was like, dang, this is actually kind of sick. And I was like, I'll make like 3 or 4 more of these, we'll call it a day. But then there was like a bunch of people like, hey, this is pretty good. And then as I kept working on it, I kept getting these new ideas, and I'm like, I think I can keep working with this. But I think you want to nail down the hardest thing. It has to be my own expectations for it. I've seen a lot of people, and they're like, wow, the animation's already really good. Like early analysis videos were like, there's gotta be like 5 people working on this thing. And I'm like, hi, it's just me.
Pardon me.
And like, I don't think I'm afraid to post things that are silly or maybe even subpar. Like one time I straight up just re-uploaded Chicken Wing. And then I proceeded to do it like 3 more times. I had fun doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely my perfectionism that's holding me back.
Gotcha. Oh fuck! You said something that made me want to ask something. I forgot what it was. You said that like you're gonna stop at like 4 videos on the June Archive, but now you're on to like how many are you even on right now?
I think the channel's got like 20 something flip videos on it now.
Jesus. Do you have like an idea of when you would stop? Do you have an ending in mind, or are you just
Yes, there is an ending in mind. I'm slowly working towards it.
Gotcha.
With the June Archive, it kind of swaps between certain characters' points of view. You have Fuzz in the present, you've got certain Hatena characters in the past, and then there's also going to be the staff members who are, quote unquote, working with Fuzz. And I want each kind of main character to have their time to shine.
Right.
There is an ending, though. There is an ending. I have an ending. I know where the ending is going to go. I know how everything is going to end. The things I make along the way are things I think either just benefit the story or they just be fun. They add to like the world building.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever like? You mentioned storyboarding. Have you ever storyboarded one of those videos or any of your videos, or is it? Do you have too much of a perfectionist mindset to even do that?
When a scene is giving me a lot of issues, I'll make like a brief, like really rough storyboard, but rarely will I ever storyboard for the entire thing because I tend to have a very vivid mental image of how I want it to look. And since I'm not sending off my work to anyone else, the only person who needs to know how it looks is me. And so I just draw from that reservoir of information. Like I can see it in my head. Like the main events I can see in my head. Sometimes though, something will give me an issue and I have to say, okay, how do I want this to work out? Like I'm trying to think. What was one where I did storyboard? I think I just looked at my sketchbook, I bet. Hang on. Where's my sketchbooks? I'm always writing these things down. There's a storyboard for there's a storyboard for the scene where the Clockwork Cat is above the city and like the gun kind of pops out of its back. I have a storyboard for that in here. I got a storyboard for where Fuzz talks to the audience after he hangs up the phone. Hey!
Oh, hey, Biotic.
Hey, it's been a while since I've joined.
How do you do?
Howdy do to you? Howdy do to you?
Howdy do.
This isn't Gravity production.
This is.
Is it? Oh, it is?
Yeah, I'm building revs.
I thought it was that method. I thought Shifty was doing that.
We both
Is it
are.
Shifty?
We're tag teaming
I don't
it.
know.
So I'm doing yeah, I'm doing all of the basic stick refs, and he's tagging all the G stick refs. He did do one where he did both except for the run cycle. And that was Colby. So he did this one entirely except for the walk cycle.
Walk cycle. Oh, yeah. You can definitely see that. He did the sticks too?
Yeah.
It looks like you.
I know, he mimicked it really well.
Yeah.
But I'll probably let him do some more if he wants to. There's this one.
Tanner. Did you do the animated part?
Yeah. The only thing that I didn't do in here was the 3D model of the gauntlet.
3D model? That is 3D. That's cool.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you're making a lot of progress on this.
Oh yeah, I want to get it done. I'm not gonna get done if I just sit around.
I mean, yeah, but like out of nowhere, kind of.
Yeah, well, I had
How long is Gravity gonna be, by the way?
I think, I mean, even though we're currently rewriting the script, if my calculations are right, we might be nearing a 2-hour film plus.
Whoa!
A 2+ hour film.
That's impressive.
No greater than 3 hours, though. I think 2:30 at max. Oh, okay, bye.
Oh, he left.
Oh well. But yeah, it's gonna be a long one. Wait, where did I drew it on the text layer? What the hell? But yeah, I did earlier today in that writers meeting. I had some of the old versions of the vocal samples where I would voice everything so that the voice actors get an idea of the pacing and the personality of each character. And compiling just that, like, was already getting to like 40 minutes with all of the planned music and all the boards that we have done. And I think that was only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like only 7 parts of a 16-part movie.
All right.
So around like an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, I think. I could be wrong. We'll see.
That's really impressive. 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be exciting. Okay, I need a reference of their hair. Oh, I gave them complicated hair that I don't like. Therefore, I'm going to redo it. So it needs to be conveyed in a single color. You have the bun in the back. I guess we'll see how it looks later. Who's that character now? This is Gala. She controls trees.
Ooh.
Yeah. You may continue oohing and ahhing. Just kidding. Yeah, I have a fun sequence in mind with her versus Shira, with her like torch. It's like I can't even explain what it is. I can show what it is. It's this thing. It's like a hilt that you can stick a stick through, and the hilt can light the stick on fire. Like that.
Mm. I've thought about making like a stick figure OC type character.
Would it be like the Hatena style stick figure with like the hats and everything? Or
You know,
like one of
funny
those stick
enough,
figures?
I was thinking about the hat because so I don't know if you've seen this meme that's going around on YouTube, but there's this guy from Mortal Kombat called Johnny Cage.
Mm-hmm.
And they have been putting his fatalities and brutalities to Pitbull's International Love. And that is such a 2010 song. And you see like this guy just like he does like a little dance move, and then he like breaks the other character's spine and throws a huge old movie camera on him. You put it down like New York City. I never speak. It is kind of like, what if I had one of the like the Hatena stick figures, and you draw on like all these old 2010s songs, like he pulls out his super, he's like fighting to like I don't know, another Pitbull song, or like stinking, you know, uptown, downtown, all around the world, you're gonna jump now.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking of calling him 2010. As like he's like the number 20 and then the letter 10, 2010, something like that. And he's got the stick figure hat. I was thinking about that, but
What would you use for him? Use him for? That's what I was trying to say. You know.
what would I use him for? Like the most ridiculous and silly things you could imagine. Like if I was to ever become a good stick figure animator, he would just be like I'm trying to think of what I would do. It'd be like, I'd probably do like a lot of bait and switch. I enjoy doing bait and switch. It's like you got like the really strong, powerful, like evil stick figure character. He's given like the good guys a whooping, and then 2010 just shows up out of nowhere, like, hey, let's take it back a bit. Excuse me, but I might drink a little more than I should tonight. He's like breaking it down to the beat of the song. It's like he's like the opposite of Fuzz. He gets his power from these old nostalgic things. That'd be interesting to consider. Fuzz like, I hate nostalgia, and then this guy is like, let the 2010s roll. It's time for like Nyan Cat, YouTube Poop, Pitbull, Tayo Cruz. Got like freaking Dynamite playing in the background as he like beats up this universal scale power deity. It's like, what is this? It's like, this is Tayo Cruz Dynamite.
This is Sparta.
This is Sparta. He would, yes.
I understand the assignment, bro. I get it. I kind of dig it, yeah. Alright, I think that'll be fine. And she doesn't have to have anything on the second one. Doesn't have any accessories. You ever considered having anyone else help out with the visuals on June Archive? Well, I imagine uploading that to Pseudo might be a little difficult. To do that sort of stuff.
I mean, I've thought about having someone else come and help me. I have a couple of good friends who are really good with the Flipnote style. So I've considered it. But, like I said, I'm so meticulous with how I make my animation that inviting another person to work on the project, I'm almost kind of against it.
Okay. It's just such a hands-on thing.
Yeah, I like to be real. I'm really picky about how the animation looks.
That's fair. I get that.
If I was ever to do something in the future that wasn't probably as close to home as the June Archive, I would probably consider adding someone else. Like I've had ideas for like cartoon series in the past, and I've got ideas now that'll probably happen after June Archive is over. But June Archive is just like a passion project, and I initially did it because I just wanted to have fun with it. Still want to have fun with it. So like, I'm willing to let it take a while if it means I get to be in total control.
That makes sense. No, wait. We have 3. Come on. 3. might drink a little more than I should tonight. I'm gonna get 2010 songs stuck in my head all night.
Nothing like a good 2010 song. You know, I do hate nostalgia, but I can appreciate whatever Pitbull was doing in the 2010s. Me not working hard? Yeah, right. Picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. What was he on? What was he on?
Do you like genuinely hate nostalgia?
So, I dislike it because I feel nostalgia pretty strongly and really frequently. And I feel that that interferes a lot with my ability to accept that, you know, things have changed. Probably, like, I don't like to see how a nostalgia is abused either. Every single time Disney announces, like, let's do a live-action remake of this movie, I roll my eyes knowing that their target audience is someone who's my age, who grew up watching these classics, and they're gonna go give their money to Disney, because Disney is like, oh, look, we're taking a beloved childhood property of yours, and we're gonna remaster it, or something like that. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And I see also how nostalgia is abused in, like, politics. Like, you have all these people who are like, you remember the good days? You remember when things weren't so complicated? Yeah, I do, because I was like 5. And part of me wants to be like, you were a young kid, you shouldn't feel bad. You should feel good, like you want to get that back again. And I have to tell myself, you can't go back to being 5. You can't go back to being 12 or 13 and just starting out and flipping a Hatena. That's gone. It's gone. You don't got that anymore. And some people, they just make it their whole personality. I like I said, I feel nostalgia way too often, way too frequently. And I'm just like, I don't like this. Don't like that I feel it so frequently.
I see.
My friends give me a hard time about it. My IRL friends, they know about the June Archive and they'll tease me about it. They'll be talking and then someone says nostalgia and I look over at them like, are you kidding me? You just said the word.
My trigger word.
My trigger word. Ugh. And they know, they know all about like Fuzz and they know like about the Flipnote series.
My friends started to know about my shit, or it's okay. So like all my high school friends, we were all pretty into YouTube. We all had our own channels. They were more like gaming and reaction kind of content, and I was more animation, obviously. And then I started to get like featured on Yun's Dojo, and then my numbers started to go up like way up. And then I could feel the relationship between me and my friends instantly start to shift. From like, oh yeah, we're all doing this thing to, oh, he's the big one, we have to follow him now. I didn't like it. It's a weird shift in dynamic. Do you ever have to deal with something like that with your friends?
Not really. What's happened is that, like, some of the friends I made beforehand, they're like, oh, snap, Bulby's kind of, like, slightly popular now. And, a few of my older friends are like, dang, I feel intimidated talking with someone who's got, like, all this notoriety to their name. But one of my friends, he's like, it's so nice having a friend who's, like, popular and recognized, because you have all the benefits of knowing a popular person without being like famous or popular yourself. he likes to mess around with people because it's like, oh look, I know this famous guy, but I don't have to deal with any of the consequences of the fame. And I'm like, that's funny. I think that's really funny. Cause like, yeah, you get the attention, but you don't have to deal with the people yourself. And it's not like my other friends like feel they have to do what I'm doing, which is nice.
That's good.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. I don't know. I've been thinking about like my dynamic with specific friend groups a lot. Because I've noticed that I ever since I've graduated high school, I have spent significantly less time with all of my friends in real life. And I've spent a lot more time with those online. And I'm beginning to think like, why is that? Because I know a lot of people get so paranoid about being like, well, I can't be online too often. I'll miss out on the real world. But the friends that I had, or I guess currently still have in like high school, I don't know, they're like, all of their interests have completely shifted away from what I'm interested in. So it makes it difficult to find anything relatable with them or anything interesting to talk about. Because they're all metalheads. They like to go out to concerts and parties and shit. I hate that shit. I don't like that shit. I'm the exact opposite. I like making music, and some of them like play instruments. But most of them just like cover shit, and they don't actually have aspirations to. One or two of them has aspirations to like start a band, but like outside of that, they mostly just cover shit and play instruments for the fun of it, which is fine.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about like how friends shift apart, and that now all of my like really close friends are entirely online. And like, do I feel good about that? Do I not feel good about that? I don't know.
They grew up. They moved on. And you.
Fuck you.
Why do you refuse to go to the concert?
You don't have to bring Toon Archive into everything. I'll say hi, Shifty. How you doing? I have a suggestion for Sam's sign thing. Oh, did you jot up an example? Why is that song so loud in comparison? Oh, okay. Just got back from school. Oh, well, welcome back. I think her face is too shifted down here. Her face is sliding off of her face. Yeah, that's alright. Nico, how many are left? Gala, Toby, and Zega. So 3 of the main guys, and I have all of the extras, but they don't have animation. Okay. Trying to figure figure out what I want to do next. I don't know if I want to do another walk cycle. I just finished doing one. I should do another couple poses for the character. Toby's gonna be a difficult one to do. Oh no, I guess I could just use gloves. I think, okay, wait, what is Rookie's ref for Toby? Where is it?
It's coming out pretty good. I'm working on my working on a little flip note for fun tonight because I don't have much else to do.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
trying to animate this stick figure doing the orange justice, and I'm actually doing a pretty decent job at it.
I don't know.
Oh, hi, Donut. Donut, I need you to stay right the fuck there and don't move, okay?
Oh, he's deafened.
Okay, wait. Why won't it let me log in? No, I need to do it. Damn it. Okay, never mind. I was gonna add him to the couch because I have sprites for him ready, but in the website's not loading. Who wins this battle? Shame or Alan? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like Alan would. Alan would probably win. He's a more experienced fighter. Shame's more of a hobbyist adventurer who ends up getting into fights. I was known on YouTube because of faces, and I can't make original animations because it'll get like 0 views. Wait, how many views do those get? Let's see. This is a box of crayons. Is you take Alan's animations, right, and then you put faces on them. 400k, goddamn. Oh, and
Make this
voices.
here. Done. What the fudge? Okay, I'm just gonna make another one. Hey, get it back. Here you go.
Interesting. So you give them like all of the. I find it interesting people are using these faces as like their canon faces.
What is that? What? Alan? What do you do? What? No way. No way. Let me get, no. What? That thing is dangerous. Already, I drew you and
You give them faces.
Yay, everybody clap for me.
Oh, that's funny. Wait, so were you doing those like before the face short? No, okay. So your first one was like the face short. Interesting.
What is this?
Fun fact: I don't know how many people know this, but it is me to blame that those faces exist.
Oh?
If we go to the shorts on Alan, Becky. Where's the faces short? It's this one. Who did I credit? Okay, I said idea storyboard by Skim because I didn't want to own this idea, but I had the idea for this, and I kind of like very lightly I steered this into the direction it was. Who is the floppa? Oh, hi, Loonsar. And Loonsar, you're taking up the entire couch because their website is not working. Oh my goodness gracious.
Big floppa.
Oh my god, it is big floppa.
A really big floppa.
Sorry, I'll disable the couch for now. My god. Till that gets fixed. It's funny. No, but I am to blame for this. I came up with the idea. I presented it to Alan and the team, and then they were like, "Yes, that sounds great. Let's do it." And then they planned it. They came up with. I think Undermine also came up with a punchline at the end of Blue having the emoticon face. And then the rest is history. We were worried that people were going to treat these as like their official faces, which Alan did not want. I want to make that very clear. This is just Orange messing around and seeing what everyone's faces would look like. But I think some people have taken these as official faces now, but there's still a lot of fan art that uses their own face styles. Yeah, and the punchline is the hero's eyebrows. Yeah. It's funny. I like the short. It's fun. People treated it as their official faces anyway. Yeah, even though they're literally drawn on. Sure. Yeah, it's a fun short. I mean, we saw how many people were like reanimating our videos with faces. So I was like, why don't we just do it? Clearly the audience wants it. Why don't we just give it a shot? Like, it wouldn't be anything there to stay, and it would be nowhere near official, but silly. It's funny how some of my comments are asking why I made Red a furry, even though I didn't make the design. Yeah, I think it was Skim that made him a furry. Skim, the dude who actually like wrote the scripted story for this short. I mean, Skim is responsible for like 95% of these shorts. Occasionally someone else will throw in an idea. I think Undermine did this one. Yeah, idea by Undermine Blocks. I don't know who did this one. I personally don't like this one. It's my Scum. It's too trendy. Like, why are we chasing trends? I mean, albeit we were still super late on the whole backrooms trend, but super silly. Yeah. Oh, this is a fun one. It's one of my recent favorites. This moment is like finding your biological parents, like Atena make the face. I didn't make the faces, I just gave them the idea and I enforced it to happen. Yeah, that's not really my fault. Except it's entirely my fault. Okay, that's enough looking at shorts. Fuck it, I'll just do the walk cycle. Let's see. This is what I mean. Okay, I think that's how it was originally. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's how it was originally. I just thought maybe having that extra red would help. But yeah, I think it does look better without it. We can do that. Bro should do the G-Stick version this time and have Shifty do the walk cycle. Pass. I don't wanna use my G-Sticks as official reference since I'm not that experienced in G-Stick. I would like to be, which is why I'm making it happen this way, but no, not that comfortable yet. I'm a little shy, yeah. And Shifty's way better at it anyway. What would her walk look like? She is closed off, she's proper, and she's got anger issues. Hmm. One leg in front of the other, probably, if I were to guess. Okay, Lutzar. You want to give it a shot? You want to animate the walk cycle? Make it seem like hers? Yar? You actually want to do it? I'll give it to you. Actually, not right now. Actually... But, okay. I can do it when I get home tomorrow. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. When I am finished today, I'll upload this to Gilded. And then Shifty, if you wouldn't mind implementing all of your work into the new version that's going to get uploaded when I'm done here. And then whenever you're finished for the day, Shifty, could you upload your progress to Gilded, and then Loonstar, you can take that file. I don't know if you know this, but I'm the GOAT with walk/run cycles. I could use help. I've animated a lot of walk cycles here. Carter's is my favorite though. It's just so silly. Such a confident little guy. Okay, well I'm just gonna get colors down for Zeb. This is gonna be the first time I've ever drawn Zeb. So it's like the emotion of the walk cycle. She's very stern, she's proper, and she has anger issues. But in the walk cycle, I think it'd be something along the lines of like, she's like kind of tilted back, walking down the hall, almost like a security guard with her hands behind her back even. Something like that. That's what you were thinking? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I would do. Hey, that looks sick for Sam. Yeah, we could change the sign design to that. I'll redo it. Or edit it, really. I mean, whatever's easier. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Yeah, that looks good for Sam. Sick, thank you. Which one are you going to work on next, Shifty? Cassie, hell yeah. Yippity doo dah. Alright. Color palette, paste. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. But straighter. I would make her back straighter and like her chest out a little more. Make her look like a British security guard almost, but with her hands behind her back instead. So she walks fairly stiffly. Ooh, or something like that. I was thinking like make her head straighter. Let's zoom in on that so chat can see. I don't know if y'all can see it that way. Let me switch to the camera. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Combine both. Best of both worlds. Yeah, yeah. Just have fun with it. Oh, cool. Did you draw all the characters for this movie? If so, awesome. Stamina? What are you saying to me? Awesome stamina. Oh, I see. Let me preface what I did and did not do. All of these are done by Rookie. These are all going to be the original reference sheets, but the geometry on the stick figures are too complex, and I couldn't replicate it easily, and I doubt that a lot of the team could. So we're heading back to this style, a much more simple design, much more me. I have built pretty much all of the basic stick figure cycles and almost all of the 3D assets like that sort of stuff. Shifty has drawn pretty much all of the G-Stick references in these updated ref sheets. Except for, I did not do these two, but I did do the walk cycle, but Shifty did these two. And the only asset that I didn't create myself was Tanner's gauntlets, because they needed to be done in 3D, and I don't know how to do that. Back to Zeb. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe Loonstar have the arms closer to the legs, but that's pretty close. That's 90% there. Yeah, I feel like that's all of his colors. Shade. What character has this walk cycle? I forgot to ask. It's Gala, G-A-L-A. I'll type it in chat. Oh, I pressed all of the wrong keys. Yeah, Gala. You spelled it right, but I'm spelling it anyway. Pardon me. Pardon me. Yeah, that's good. That's good there. Actually, no, we'll keep it like that for now.
Tenna, I'm streaming right now, so if you could stop, thank you.
Okay, buddy.
You should stream for like another 2 hours just to spite him.
Oh, it's something that I would do. I might. He has no idea what he's just done. stick figure.
Ooh.
Alright. Drag him down a little bit. Damn it, I did this on the wrong layer again. Oh well. It's okay. Give him a walk cycle. Alright, let me look through all these now. Alan, Carter, Cassian, Colby. So the only one who doesn't have any kind of refs yet is Toby. At least of the main cast. Again with the guards, Alex, Jenna, Papa Pia, and the receptionist, and that should be all of them. Tubby. Oh, you already got them done? Huh. I'll wait for Papa Pia's Pizzeria's customers to get refs. Nope. None of them ain't getting refs. Those are just extras. Even more extras. Okay. So I feel like Toby's tie color is too neon green. I feel like it needs to be a deeper green. What do you think, Shifty? Should his tie be a darker color? I made it neon pink. Yeah, looks great. It's fantastic. Random question, chat, but who do y'all think your favorite your character in Gravity will be? I was about to say Gravity and character. Jesus, Brandon.
I personally am a big fan of the person with the tree powers.
Hey, hell yeah. Gala. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Carter simp. He's just so fun. He's a jolly little fellow.
Would you be able to brief me on what the plot of the movie is?
Sure, yeah. So the plot of the movie is there's this one superhero. He's the only superhero in this world, And this one guy comes along and he's like, hey, I'm going to give everyone superpowers. And then he ends up brainwashing everyone and giving them powers through false hopes and dreams. And then Alan, our protagonist, who's the only superhero originally, he's now tasked with saving the world, but he doesn't even want to be a hero. So, yippee.
I love that. That's actually a great plot idea.
Thank you. Alright, I guess I'll knock Toby's out. I'll just grab your ref for him, actually. That's probably going to be best. But, yeah, I'm going to change that tie color. For sure, that is... Yikes. Alright, color palette. Oh, pardon me.
Pardon you?
Primary color. Working color. Glove color. Oop. I'm thinking like a much more muted green. I think that might work. Color values, Atena. Ugh. But it's too bright. The color's too damn bright. Who wears a tie that bright? No one.
Me? I would wear a tie that bright.
No, you wouldn't. Shut up.
I would, actually.
Nuh-uh.
Actually, yes.
No. You're not allowed to. What if we made it the same color as the gloves?
What if you made his gloves the same color as his tie?
No. Like, honestly, why not just do that? Because it can't be that bright colored. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Toby. His design looks kind of bland. Yeah, two very similar colors. What the fuck? Is it dust or a fly? Whatever. What are our other color options?
What if you went for a yellow tie?
Piss tie. No, we're not giving him a pink tie. I can't go too deep because it's going to be too close to his actual skin color. Let me just fucking do this. There we go. Let's hope we get more screen time with the updated script. Probably not, no. Toby needs more depth. I don't know, bro. I don't want that bright of a color for his tie. It's so bright.
What about a purple? I always wear like a soft, like a periwinkle type thing. What about that?
That's too close to pink.
Look, it's not pink, it's purple.
More in depth as a character. It needs to be more involved.
Yeah, a little lighter and a little darker on the purple. That's still a bit too bright. Like a lavender. You want like a lavender color. Take his. Ooh, hey, make his tie gray. That's a good idea. Make his tie like a light gray.
I'm not making his tie neon pink. Stop it, Shifty. He's Kenough? Shut up. Gray might work, because he's supposed to be an office dude turned supervillain. No, Shifty. He's not Ken. He's an office worker. You'll always be Kenough for my heart. Shut up. Shut up, dude. Oh, fuck, pardon me. It's not, ugh. I don't know. But it can't be that green. But then if it's a darker shade of green, then apparently it's not good enough. What if we just made it a lighter shade of green? Like a more gray version of that green? What about that, Shifty? Is that fine? Or is that still gonna look like shit in grayscale? Maroon? What is maroon again?
It's like a kind of like a purplish red.
Oh. Like that? Like there?
Hang on.
That feels like it's still too bright.
No, yeah, it's darker. It's more purpley. Go further darker. not that purple. Like, and now slide it more towards the gray. No, down further, down further. Yeah, that's more like, that's closer to what we're thinking. Like, yeah, how about that? That doesn't look half bad. Maybe a little darker on the red, a little darker.
I don't know.
At that point, it's almost a brown.
Well, that's not what I wanted it to do. I feel like when it's that dark in grayscale, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I feel like what we had with this screen down here, it's gonna be fine. Whatever, you get the idea.
Yeah.
I got the okay from Shifty, so that's what we're gonna do. And then a darker color. Oh, pardon me.
Bless
Beautiful
you.
Noises, thank you. He doesn't have any weapons or accessories. I don't imagine he's gonna have any like rock covered hands. I think he'll be fine without it. Yeah, I don't really think he needs any accessories. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, pardon me. That was a mistake.
Bless you again.
Thanks. I had a Philly cheese is not agreeing with me.
Oof.
Oops. Bruh. Oh. That would be why. Just turn off object drawing. Okey-doke. Ah, you look sick. I like Toby's design. I love that slight color you can see there for the tie. I will change that yet. It's not the best. That looks good.
Yeah, it was great.
Don't lie. Okay, hang on. This one could use a little bit thicker of a line. Be right there. Yeah, there we go. Sick. Alright, well, all of the main characters have their main basic stick ref poses. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anybody. Alan, Carter, Cassian, Colby, Galen, Nico, Sam, Shira, Tanner, Toby, Zebulon, and then the rest of these extras I will do later. 4 extras. I'll probably do Toby's walk cycle. Loonstar's gonna knock out Gala's walk cycle. I need to find someone who could do the rest of the effects for Cassian. I think that'll be it for all the main people. Oh, and then Zeb also needs a walk cycle. How do I copy colors on gradients? What do you mean? Like on like Cassian? Okay, wait, hang on. For Cassian, I feel like that's the only situation you would need it. Over here, on this color, that's the gradient. The 2 colors that you need for the gradient.
Yeah, but how do I copy it?
Ink drop tool? Or the eyedropper, sorry. What the fuck is that tool called? It's the eyedropper, right?
Yeah.
Does that not work for you?
No, like on gradient.
Uh-huh. Oh, on gradient, so... Are you watching my screen? Is this what you're trying to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you just do that. You double click the square there.
Oh.
And there's your gradient. Okay. Government cycle is being done by Loonstar. I'll need to do Toby and Zeb. And then the rest of the G-Stick refs done by Shifty. And then once all of those are done, we'll tackle the extras. Cool. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on if I do the walk cycles before the stream. So we might. No, you can still expect another one of these streams tomorrow, because I can just start working on the basic stick designs for these characters. So whether or not I finish these 2 walk cycles, you'll still at least see these ones. So, alright, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna upload this to Gilded. MISC 11/5/2023. That's 2 zeros. Refs. And AM6 version 4. I need to change the file name.
Another ref done. Good job, Hatena. You did it.
Thanks, Donut. What is this? What is this bit? Alright. Shifty, Shifter. It is now on the Gilded.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Cool. Alright, and I think that'll be it for the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll just keep working on these until they're pretty much done, at least as far as I can do. And then we'll be back to work on the big old sink joint. Ew, nice hair. I don't know, we could probably get back to the big old sink joint by at the latest Wednesday. So there is some new work to be done on that, which I think will last a whole stream, so we can do that. Alright, well, see y'all later. Thank y'all for joining the stream, and thank you all for joining me in VC here. Appreciate it. Alrighty.